just saw that song was ever so fitting for this video. Just was. Yeah. Hello, I'm Styleboy and welcome to my world, woo. And in today's video, we're going to be doing the My Perfections Tag. I've seen Close Encounters do this and it's what made me inspired to do this video today. And I know that originally Andrea's choice done it. I will link Close Encounters videos down in the description because she is a queen and a boss of YouTube. I'm doing mine slightly differently because most people do like 3 insecurities and 3 body things. And it's usually body, but I'm going to include my mental things as well because sometimes I get insecure about that as well. I'm going to do 4 insecurities first and I'm going to be doing 4 things I love about myself. So, without further ado, let's begin. So I'm going to start off with the insecurities. I know, negative, I know, but anyway. One of my body insecurities, which is the first one, is my chest. Yes, this bad boy. Chest is different to most males because mine goes in. I know it's natural, I know that 100%, but it's something that's always been like kind of those ishy thingies because, well, most of the boys in my school, they have like fuller chest, not fullers, but they've got like a chest or it's just flat. Mine is short, like I've got a curve to it, and sometimes looking in the mirror, it kind of makes me a bit like, oh, a little bit sometimes, and it is, I love myself, I love my body and all of that, but like sometimes just looking at it makes me go, it looks like I've got like a pot belly, and I no, I don't, because I like work out and I keep myself healthy, but it's just sometimes looking at it, it makes me a bit upset. But I know this is natural because I know that Reese King, who is a model, who is like gorgeous, like what? He also has the same kind of body type as me, and he did a whole Instagram post dedicating it to like body positivity, and I loved it so much. So I'm really happy he's done that, and then that made me feel 100 times more comfortable in my own body with that kind of issue. So if you've got that and you're a male, do not worry, I've got you. My second insecurity mentally is kind of that I overthink everything. Now, I overthink everything because I have another general fear of like upsetting people. I don't want to upset people and I don't want people to be upset with me. So I try sometimes to think about a situation, and sometimes that helps because then I'm like, okay, I can obviously go and then be like, oh my god, this person might be like this or this person might react like that. However, sometimes I overthink the opposite and I will make myself upset because then I overthink about how they're gonna react, and that's quite hard to deal with sometimes because it just is like, thinking about overthinking is just so hard and draining. Another thing that I can overthink about is situations, but that's generally the way I process things. I think another insecurity I have sometimes is sizing. Now, I'm quite skinny for a man. Look at me, I'm quite small, and like, not small as in like I'm tiny, I'm a giant basically in my whole family, but I'm quite skinny, and now I love that I'm skinny. Do not get me wrong, I love it. I can fit into so many different clothing and all that, but I feel like because of society, like it has like this general pressure to be like, oh my god, you have to bulk up, oh my god, you have to be like this and that and that. And sometimes it makes me feel like, oh crap, maybe I do have to do this and that. Although I love my body and all of that, it makes me feel a bit crappy. I think most people will face this, but I absolutely hate that. I hate that society is putting this kind of pressure thingy to be bulking up constantly with males, like, because I know that most like males in society were favored and found sexy and all that are bigger, more masculine, so it is quite insecure in that element. So, and my last thing that I can get a bit insecure about mentally is the way I process things. That I know this is because I'm an autism, and I know this is because of the way I think and how I am as a person, but sometimes it can be really hard because I might not understand things, or I might deal with things like one way at like when I first dealt with it, and then be like, oh my god, like I'm so upset and hurt. And that's the way I process things, and it can be really upsetting and hurtful sometimes, but I know this is me, and I like it in another way because then it allows me time to reflect on it and allows me to be like, hang on a moment, like what was it actually about? Can I actually be upset, or am I being stupid? Which I love that in the element. It's basically saying, basically each insecurity I love at the same time, so this is a really productive video. It's sometimes hard to also deal with because then things that might affect someone else in like week, like they may be weak, upset, and then I'll be like, I'm back to normal. Yeah, me, I could deal with that whole like mini situation gradually for a lot longer, like a month or 2 months, and it's really hard to deal with. I've had crappy friends sometimes, and it's a lot harder to deal with for me because then I kept on thinking about them and thinking, oh my god, like this and that. It's very hard to deal with at some moments, or when someone upsets me, like I think about it over and over and over again, and it's really hard to think about. But I know they all benefit me in some situations because then I know what to say if I overthink it and be like, I'm gonna say it like this, I'm gonna say it like that. See, that's just me though. Like, I'm not ashamed of it. It is a little bit of an insecurity sometimes, but in other parts, no, it's me, so it's all good. Alright, now to put a lightning on this mood, I'm gonna do 4 of my things that I love about myself. First thing I love about my body is that my collarbones. Like, do you know how nice it is to have collarbones? Like, I absolutely love, like, this part so much. I'm not stripping for you guys. No, I'm not stripping, no way. This part of my body, like, my whole, like, shoulders and... oh, I love it about myself so much. I generally do, and it's just, when I look at myself in the mirror, I see that, I'm like, oh, stop, you're looking spicy. I just feel so joyous when talking about that, but like, oh, you don't know how much it makes me so happy. Another thing I love about myself is that I am like the joyous, bubbly, optimistic person I am. I love that because it just makes me so joyous to know that, like, even in like a bad situation, I can be like, I'm here. Woo! I'm just so happy most of the time, and I love that about myself. I really, really do. I love that I'm happy. I love that I'm joyous and bubbly, because then that's me, and I love that I'm the most authentic within myself in that element. So yeah. Another bit I love about my body is my general body. Yes, even the insecurities of this and my size, I love it to death. It's like kind of one of the things, like, you know when you're in like a bad day and you think about your body like, oh crap. But I don't care. Like, I love my entire body so much. Like, I work out with my sister, and we do Pilates, and it's so much fun. And I think I have like a progress pic, like, generally of like my body. I know this might be a bit weird because like I don't really publish it on Instagram and stuff like that. But you know what? If we're talking about body positivity, I'm just gonna embrace it. So look, I'm really happy with it. You can see some ab formation there. My arms are really nice. Yeah, I like that so much. Another element, because I'm gonna go on a tangent about my personality that I really, really like, is that I'm understanding, I'm a good listener, and that I am humble and open-minded. It makes me so happy to know that I am open-minded as a person, because it just is, and it's so nice to have open-minded people in this society completely. It's refreshing, it's lovely, it's uplifting, and it's so nice to know that I can understand different perspectives. Like, you know when there's a situation where like one friend tells you this, you're like, I just think in my head, which is why overthinking helps me a lot. Okay, so how about the other side of the situation? What the other person might feel like? I'm like, oh, maybe they'll do that for a friend, or maybe like that person done that because like that's what the best thing to do. So that helps me be completely unbiased as possible, and helps me evaluate situations more frequently. That's why I love my overthinking at the same time. I love my processing thoughts, because I just see, this is ending up just becoming such like my insecurities end up being positivities at the same time, and that's generally me though. That is me, and that is because, as my father said, I am comfortable in my skin, and I have learned that while other people haven't even learned that in an older age. That's why my insecurities are, for me, they are generally things I could just get over. I'm like, yeah, whatever. Because I love my body, I'm comfortable in my skin, I love my body, I love myself, I know how much I've grown and changed. I think for me, and I don't want to say this because I don't want to seem big-headed or whatever, but as an autistic person, I know how much I've changed, because as a kid, I was completely the opposite. I wasn't social. I literally would spend like lunches in like the teacher's staff room because I couldn't stand the noise of crisps. I'm like, I still can't, but like I can deal with it. I didn't have that many friends. I used to play with Playmobil like lunch times and break times in year 3, and now looking at myself, I am almost the complete opposite. I'm talking to a camera about my body and my insecurities, and that's crazy. I have got really loving friends who love me for who I am, and I love that. I have got a family who loves me, and I am so grateful about it. And yeah, although all people may get insecure, you gotta know that you are beautiful whoever you are, no matter like what size you are in clothing, no matter what society says about you, no matter your skin tone, your skin condition, no matter your sexuality, your race, your religion. You should love yourself completely for who you are, because you are all amazing people. Like, we can all do amazing things in this world, and the simplest thing to start by loving other people is to start loving yourself. We are honestly just amazing, and we should be happy with ourselves because we are brave. We have dealt with a lot. I'm predicting that most of you watching this has dealt with something to do with friendship or to do with family or to do with love or something to do with that, or discrimination or bullying. Like, generally we have been through a lot, and we are very strong individuals. So I feel really proud of ourselves because we've actually conquered a lot. We're brave and we are hardworking. We can freaking get good grades in exams. We have had people tell us no, and we're just like, screw you. We're gonna have people bully us because of whatever, and I don't think I've been bullied because I have my self-expression. I mean, look at my nails. They are like coral heaven. But I do not give a crap what people say because I don't. People who do not care about me, honestly, like, what their opinion, it's invalid in my opinion. People who don't want you to succeed and whatever, just be with you and listen to yourself and know what you want. I don't know why this video just got so deep all of a sudden. I guess it's because of the topic, but literally just love yourself and be loving yourself forever and ever. Like, just love yourself for who you are, and the people around you love you for who you are, and realize how beautiful you are and how amazing and how much you have to deal with. And yeah, that's all the video. That was very deep. I'm gonna tag 3 people to do this, and I'm gonna tag Exotic Bliss to do this because it'd be nice. I don't know, Kendall, hi. Glamonista80, I'm tagging you to do this because your videos are killer, and I don't know, yeah. And I'm also tagging Annie to do this because I remember we were talking about it on Snapchat to do this video. So Annie, come on, hit me up with that video. I genuinely do hope you enjoyed this video, and I really hope you do get the message to love yourself for who you are. And you know what, I'm actually glad I made this into a very deep, like, loving yourself video, because you have to realize that we are just amazing people. We so are. You do not have to follow society's expectations at all. How, like, so many people in society have just stood out. Like, you've got Tess Holiday, who is beautiful. Tess Holiday, Ashley Graham, who have broken the whole size boundary. Lee Harlow has broken the race and also has brought out skin conditions. You have got Rihanna, who has actually made products for albino people, which is amazing, with our Fenty Beauty line. Like, you've got so many people who are working hard to make change. So just love yourself, and you know that people will love you back. Question 1, what's one thing you love about yourself? Comment it down below. And the second question is, what's your favorite TV shows? This is coming up for a video. Yeah, so comment down below your favorite TV shows so I can have a good idea. I hope you enjoyed the video. Please like, subscribe, share, you know what to do. And I shall see you guys soon while I jam out to this song. I'll see you guys soon. Cheers, adios, bye. Hold up.